Hi, welcome to valuationpodcast.com, a podcast and video series about all things related to business and valuation. My name is Melissa Gragg, and I'm a business valuation expert in St. Louis, Missouri. I have the pleasure of interviewing Alina Rivera today. She is a CPA, a forensic accountant, and valuation expert in Puerto Rico. You talked about this recovery plan, and it's a projection, and are you typically when you're looking at a recovery plan for a business, are you coming in and doing a business valuation as well? Or what kind of analysis really goes into helping them come up with a recovery plan?
Well, actually, the clients that we have been helping with, we have different situations. In some of them, we started with a business valuation and we did that. And they were worried about, okay, when we ask for projections, which method are we using? And we talk about this a discounted cash flow, for example, or a capitalization of earnings. And they say, no, but I don't know. We cannot use the past 3 years because we have in here Hurricane Maria and we have the earthquakes this year. So that is not going to be representative of what my business can do. Okay, so let's use a discounted cash flow. And in here in Puerto Rico, the market approach is not used a lot because definitely the type of businesses that you have are not. When you look for comparables, the size of those businesses are really different. So usually you will go through and use probably an income approach or an asset approach depending on the business, right? But in the terms of these particular clients, I can tell you an example. They are trying to sell the business. It's more like exit planning. The owner is trying to sell the business to his kids. So we did that business valuation, and they were talking about all these revenues because they are one of those businesses that keep selling a lot more than before. So we were talking about that, and they have all these revenues. But when we talk about um, the capital expenditure, yes, and when
Capital
we talk
expenditures,
about
yeah.
when we talk about capital expenditure and cash flow, they were thinking about that. You need that money in the business. So we did a business valuation, and then we start working together with a plan. And so we did it all together. And there is this other client that wants to buy his the shares of his brother. So when we look at that business, we say, no, let's wait. You are not in a hurry. Let's work on a recovery plan. Let's prepare your business. Let's work on cash flow, on forecast, because in that particular case, they didn't have anything, not even a forecast, a P&L forecast or budget. So let's work on this together. Let's put together a good business plan with this recovery plan together, strategic plan, what you're going to do. And then let's talk about doing a business valuation later. So all of this work together, especially when you're talking about clients that they need a business valuation at the end, because if you don't have a healthy business, it doesn't matter the emotions and how much you invested on that business. If you don't have this together, no one is going to pay you what you think it's worth. So this is a way to make sure that whatever is in your business that you can change and that you can do to make sure that you don't only survive but thrive in this new economy, this new normal. That's the word that everyone is using. You have to prepare. I think that just sitting there and waiting to see what happens is not going to allow you to improve your business and make sure that when you have to prepare that business valuation and sell your business, doesn't matter to whom, you have, a healthy business and it's going to result in a good value for all the effort that you put. Because if you have your business for 20 years and now in the pandemic, you don't want to lose that effort. So
Yeah, I think I think that business owners don't always focus on that. They come and they say, "Well, I want a business valuation because I want to know what it's worth because I'm going to go sell," or somebody came to me, like I've actually had a fair amount of clients that buyers have approached them during the pandemic of like, hey, are you willing to sell? Because maybe they're trying to get a deal, or maybe they're just looking at, the opportunities. But either way, a lot of times people who do business valuations are just really good at kind of looking from the outside in.